Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines: Khanrinla tea Koza sown in as Upa-Lokayukta of Nagaland. Centre implementing Development Action Plan for Scheduled Tribes. World Consumer Rights Day being observed today. Nagaland joins the celebration. And temperature in Nagaland gradually rising with arrival of pre-monsoon season. Now the news in detail. Khanrinla tea Koza has been sown in as Upa-Lokayukta of Nagaland. Khanrinla was administered the oath of office by Governor La Ganesan at the Governor's Office Chamber in Raj Bhavan, Kohima today. Lokayukta Nagaland, Banu Jamir, Chief Secretary Nagaland J. Alam, DGP Rupin Sharma, officials of Lokayukta, former Minister Nibagrono, senior officials from the state government and family members of Khanrinla were present on the occasion. Union Minister of State for Tribal Affairs Renuka Singh Saruta said that the government is implementing the Development Action Plan for Scheduled Tribes, DAPST, as a strategy for the development of scheduled tribes and areas having tribal concentration. In a written reply in the Rajya Sabha today, Saruta said, besides her ministry, 41 ministries and departments are allocating a certain percentage of their total scheme budget every year for tribal development under DAPST. Saruta highlighted various programs being implemented for STs, including Pradhan Mantri Jan Jatiya Vikas Mission, Eklavya Model Residential Schools, pre- and post-metric scholarship, National Overseas Scholarships, and National Fellowship for ST students. World Consumer Rights Day is being celebrated today. The day is observed every year on March 15th to raise awareness about the rights of consumers. The theme for 2023 is Empowering Consumers Through Clean Energy Transitions. In India, Additional Secretary Department of Consumer Affairs Niti Khare has said that in consonance with the theme, the primary thrust is on deployment of technology to reduce dependence of traditional energy sources such as fossil fuels. Khare added that rapid transition to clean energy solutions will promote sustainability, security, affordability, and access to consumers in the long term. Along with the rest of the world, Nagaland today observed World Consumer Rights Day. In the state capital, a program was jointly organized by Nagaland Voluntary Consumers Organization NVCO, Kohima Law College, and Pro Bono Club. Addressing the event, NVCO President Gajo Koto Savi spoke on the rights to public services legislation. He said this comprises statutory laws which guarantee time-bound delivery of various public services such as issue of birth and marriage certificates, electric connection, voter and ration cards. It also mandates penalizing errant public servants for any deficiency in providing such services. Savi added that this legislation is meant to reduce corruption among government officials and to increase transparency and public accountability. Meanwhile, Deputy Chief Minister Y. Patan said, World Consumer Rights Day is a time to acknowledge the significant influence one has as informed and responsible consumers to bring about positive change in the world. In a tweet, Button urged all to recommit to being conscious consumers and make a difference in the society. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News On Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. 8 state governments have merged their District Rural Development Agencies, DRDA, with the Zilla Parishad or Zilla Panchayat, ZP, or other bodies. In a written reply in the Rajya Sabha, Union Minister of State for Rural Development Satvi Niranjan Joiti said the government discontinued the DRDA scheme with effect from the 1st of April last year, and the decision has been communicated to states and union territories. She said where there are no ZPs, like in the northeastern states, DRDA may be merged with district councils or any other body, as may be decided by the state governments. The minister said staff working at DRDAs on deputation can be absorbed back in their parent departments, while support staff may be absorbed by appropriate line departments in the district planning and monitoring body as per their qualification. The central government has said that 100% of ration cards have been digitized in the country. In a written reply in the Lok Sabha today, March 15, Minister of State for Food and Public Distribution Satvi Niranjan Dwivedi said more than 99% of ration cards have been seeded or linked with Aadhaar. She informed that there are more than 19 crores 72 lakh ration card holders in the country. The 173 Battalion CRPF organized a civic action program at its unit headquarters in Dimapur today. Addressing the event, Battalion Commandant Ashok Kumar Yadav said the civic action program is conducted every year wherein needy people are provided with various essential items. Noting that the program bridges the gap between security forces and local populace, Yadav urged them to come together as one in the future. Gracing the occasion as chief guest, Dimapur Commissioner of Police Kevit Tutos Sope Angami urged villagers and colonies to also help the units when needed. He added that people can approach his department for any help. During the program, a total of 58 solar lights and 36 water tanks were distributed to needy people. The civic action will continue for 3 days in various parts of the state. The 11th Nagaland Kanan Farmers School Training, jointly organized by the Ao Baptist Aroko Mungtang, APAM, Apam Impur, and CH College, in collaboration with Life Ministry Learning Center, concluded successfully. Altogether, 31 participants, including students, attended a 3-day training program. ABAM Executive Secretary Reverend Dr. Mar Punganer said this program is not only for students or unemployed youths, but for anyone who wants to earn a living out of farming. He said one of the reasons why the state is seeing so much poverty is because of the laid-back attitude of the citizens. Noting that there was a lack of entrepreneurial spirit among the youth, he said Nagas prefer blame game and avoid taking responsibility. The institution will keep on spreading the Kanan message until the revolution begins from within, he added. Former APAM Executive Secretary Reverend O. Alem spoke on the history and relevance of Kanan Farmers School. Alem is credited for bringing this program to Nagaland from South Korea. The program is a proven economic model powered by the vision to move the people from war-torn ruins and poverty to prosperity. With the arrival of pre-monsoon season, the temperature in the states is gradually rising, with Nagaland recording average maximum temperature of 23 degrees Celsius, while minimum temperature hovered at 12.9 degrees Celsius. In a release, Joint Director Soil and Water Conservation and State Nodal Officer for Meteorology, Nagaland, Rongsen Lemseng, said the Meteorological Observatory at Jaluki recorded the highest maximum temperature with 35 degrees Celsius on March 15, and Zonobara recorded the lowest minimum temperature of 5.8 degrees Celsius as on February 20. The official said the highest rainfall of 34 mm was recorded from Sechu Observatory today. According to the National Weather Forecasting Center, in the next few days, scattered to fairly widespread light to moderate rainfall activity with thunderstorm, lightning and gusty winds with speed 30 to 40 kilometers per hour are very likely to occur in the northeast India till March 17, and rainfall in this period can be attributed as pre-monsoon showers. And now it's been the news. Here are the main points again. Khanrinla D. Koza, sworn in as Upa-Lokayukta of Nagaland. Center implementing Development Action Plan for Scheduled Tribes. World Consumer Rights Day being observed today. Nagaland joins the celebration. And temperature in Nagaland gradually rising with arrival of pre-monsoon season. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.